Hey everyone, Jordan Houghton here from Sweetwater. I've been a worship pastor for the better part of the last 10 years, and I face the same problem that a lot of you have. Which keyboard do I get without going over budget, and how can I make sure that it serves our church the best and sets up our volunteers for success? This is the AstroLab by Arturia, a beautiful, high quality, and easy to use 61-key stage keyboard. This, to me, stands out as one of the perfect boards for any church in any situation. There's over 1,000 sounds already built in, but you'll also have access to over 7,000 additional sounds for free through AstroLab. My friends D, Will, and Lizzie did a video showcasing some of the stock sounds and how to get it integrated with AstroLab and through your DAW. There's a link in the description to check out if you want to know more about it. Let me show you a few things that I love about the AstroLab, including multi-layered patches, playlists, and the AstroLab Connect App. Here's what it looks like in the App Store and the Google Play Store. We're going to get it downloaded, open it up, head to the settings on the AstroLab. Here's what it looks like on the AstroLab. I'm going to navigate over to settings, I'm going to click in, I'm going to hit Wi-Fi, and start Wi-Fi pairing. It's going to bring up a QR code, and through the AstroLab Connect app, I'm able to scan this and get it all set. I'm going to keep this open to show you how to get the most out of the app alongside of the board. And let's move on to multi-layered patches. As worship leaders and MDs, we try to make sure that we individualize our sounds as much as possible for our weekend experiences. Depending on how easy our boards are to navigate, it could take us an hour or 3 days straight. Thankfully, this is one of the most user-friendly processes that I've ever worked through. Let's get working on these multi-layered patches. I'm going to find a piano that I like so far. Let's go to 1982. So this is what that sounds like. Solid. I'm gonna go ahead and actually like that. I didn't do that earlier and I want it. So for my second part, I'm gonna actually select part 2, press the wheel to add a part. I'm gonna navigate through on my app, over to my liked patches. I'm gonna go down to the Whistling Juno. I already want to make sure that I have the volume a little bit lower, so I'm going to select part 2 and take it down there. I'm going to hold down the wheel. I'm gonna go to save, save as, do 1984 just so I know. Confirmed, it's on the AstroLab. To find that patch, I'm gonna hit Shift, back, navigate over to Sound Banks, go to User, there's my 1984. Now, the next thing that I wanna do is add this to a playlist. For that, I'm gonna hold the wheel down one more time. I'm gonna go down to here, add to playlist, select that again, go into playlists. I'll open a new playlist. Playlist 3, add it, new song, song 1, and there we go. On my app, I'm gonna navigate over to playlist 3, where I saved it, song 1, there's my patch. I wanna rename this. So I'll go to the song, hit these little 3 dots, hit rename. Makes it very easy, I'm thankful for that. Let's call it Opener. I'm probably gonna add a few different patches to this one song. So I wanna name this one as Intro, so that anybody that's gonna be playing this knows that this is the first patch in the song. So again, I'll play it. I have a few songs with multiple patches that I've created to show you what it looks like live. I'm gonna go to my playlist 1, and let's do Thank You. As you can see, I already have it set up by verse, pre-chorus, back to verse, and the bridge. This is what it's going to look like if I'm playing that one live. It's the same patch with different layers. There's seamless transitions between patches. And as you can see, even looking at the board, it switches immediately. Let's say that I ran into an issue on stage, or that some of the dynamics changed. I'll probably need to change certain parameters of the patch without having to take the overall level of the entire board down. So what I'm going to do is select these three dots, go to Edit Sound. I want part 2 to be changed. I just want the volume. So if I'm on that chorus or the bridge of that, sounds good, but maybe the moment is a little bit more pulled back for what I need. So I'm going to start here, pull the volume down, and you'll see. So as you can see, this makes it incredibly easy to change different parameters of each patch in any moment. Let's say that somebody off stage, like a stage manager or a front of house engineer, needs to change something that I'm not exactly hearing. They can have the AstroLab Connect on my phone and change it if they need to. They can change the volume, the brightness, the tone, anything that they need to. Okay, let's say a different situation arises. Maybe we're supposed to do song 1 and we went a little bit too long on that. We did the bridge another 17 times, which is gonna happen. So I gotta skip song 2 and go right to song 3. Sometimes we see things that we have to go through each bank individually, but with my Connect app, I just hit the back arrow and then I go right to the song that I need and it loads up the patch. Okay, so assuming that song 1 and song 3 are in the same key, I'm gonna hold out on the 4, thank you, then I wanna go to the name. That one's gonna start on the 4 too. This makes it incredibly easy for any worship service, any moment, that doesn't exactly go according to plan, but maybe needs to change. There are so many things to discover with the AstroLab, and I'm so excited for you to be able to experience it for yourself. I hope that this makes your world, workflow, and services that much easier. I know as worship leaders and MDs, we end up wearing many hats and spending hours on end preparing for the weekend services. Anything that can bring more excitement and ease to our week and for our volunteers, we're going to gladly accept. I know that this has the capacity to do exactly that for you. For more information on the Arturia AstroLab, click the link in the description to head over to sweetwater.com or contact your Sweetwater sales engineer to get started on your journey with this board.